Kristin and this is the video for day number 132 of my Song a Day project. And the song that I'm doing is Foolish Games by Jewel. You took your coat off, stood in the rain, you're always crazy like that. And I watched from my window, always felt I was outside, looking in on you. You're always a mysterious one with dark eyes and careless hair. You were fashionably sensitive but too cool to care. You stood in my doorway with nothing to say besides some comment on the weather. Well, in case you failed to notice, in case you failed to see, this is my heart bleeding before you. This is me down on my knees. And these foolish games are tearing me apart, and your foolish words are breaking my heart, breaking my heart. You're always brilliant in morning, reading the paper and talking over coffee. Your philosophies on art Baruch moved you. You love Mozart and you speak of your loved ones as I clumsily strum my guitar. You teach me of honest things, things I were daring, things I were clean, things I knew on and on nostalgia mean. I hid my soiled hands behind my back. Somewhere along the line I must have gone off track with you. Excuse me, guess I'm mistaking you for somebody else, somebody who gave a damn, somebody more like myself. And these foolish games are tearing me, they're tearing me apart, and your foolish words are breaking my heart, breaking my heart. You took your coat off, you stood in the rain, you're always crazy like that. That was my rendition of Foolish Games by Jewel. And a couple of lyrical notes. One, I might have sung it differently than it's supposed to be. I had always thought it was your foolish words. When I printed the lyrics out, it says your thoughtless words. But instead of checking the liner notes and altering it from the way I was singing it, I decided to just go with it because I like it that way. I like it either way, you know. If I'm hearing it the one way and singing it the other, both are fine. But you may have noticed that for the second day in a row, there was a PG lyric in the song. The somebody who gave a damn line. And I'm not trying to start a trend with that. It's just again, it would have minimized the impact of the line if I changed it to darn or something. So, and again, it's not that bad. So hopefully it doesn't bother anyone. But anyway, I did, however, change a line that was offensive to me. I changed a drug reference to a benign thing. I just had the person reading the paper in the morning. It fit fine, I think. Sort of funny thing about that song is when I was in high school, probably like senior year or something, there was this like coffee house type place that a couple of my friends worked at, and they had like an open mic thing. And in a departure from my usual talent show performance to karaoke type music thing, I did an a cappella performance of Foolish Games, you know, because it seemed coffee house-ish. And but in retrospect, I don't think I ever looked up the lyrics. I think I just shmur my way through parts that I didn't know what she was saying, and there were like whole lines of that song that I didn't know, like the philosophies and art and Baroque moved you, and Yeah. Yeah. It was, when I sang it, it was somewhere between that and actual words. I don't know if anyone noticed, but if you look believably like you know what you're saying, then people probably think you do. But that's kind of embarrassing in retrospect. But I mean, I don't think that there were like, you know, huge lyric databases like there are now. But then again, even if I didn't own it on CD yet, I did have that album on audio cassette, so I really didn't have an excuse because I think the words, because I think the words are listed in there. I remember there being somewhat risque poems in there. I got the cassette when I was in 6th grade, so one of the things I read in the liner notes, one of her poems, I was like, oh my goodness, it's disturbing. But anyway, you probably also noticed that I did a bit of the Jewel voice. As I've mentioned before, I sometimes, you know, bring vocal qualities of the artist into the song when I'm performing it. And I watch from my window type thing. I think you could hear the Jewel influence on that line. So yeah, I do some vocal mimicry when I'm doing songs, if it fits. But anyway, and my last comment was going to be about the location. I thought that dawn would be a good time to do this song because, you know, it's got a line about morning, and I don't know, it just seems to fit with the general tone. And so I came out here. I was actually just practicing out here, but it was like, oh, it's so nice. What's weird though is over the last like 20 minutes from when I was like setting up the tripod to now, it's gotten remarkably lighter, which is probably much better for the video, but it's weird. And I had to run off midway through the song and get a beetle away from my cat Lily on the other deck, and I'm getting bit by bugs on my head. Anyway, I had to go get a beetle away from Lily, and it probably took me like 3 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, it probably got remarkably later, so it's going to be like darkish later from one verse to the next. But anyway, hopefully it's not bad. But and hopefully you can see me fine in this lighting. And there are some beautiful morning bird and other creature noises out here, which are very nice for me. But hopefully it wasn't a bad idea to do the video out here. Hopefully it isn't too distracting. One time when I did the video out here, there was like, really loud wind noises. But anyway, so yeah, I guess that's it. Once again, that was my rendition of Foolish Games by Jewel for day 132 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Starr. Peace.